Hi, good evening. Kamalji, I can't hear you.
Just a minute. Let me check. Is it okay now?
Hello?
Is it okay?
Yes, now it's on. Kamalji, how are you?
Fantastic. I'm doing well. Great.
Very good evening to you.
Good
Very
evening.
all right. Kamalji, I believe your practicing is going good, looking at the number of sessions. Still, the voice is not clear. Kamalji, there's a lot of disturbance coming.
No,
There's
it is
no
not.
clarity at
It
all.
is not in from my side. I don't think
It's
I.
not?
It is not from my side.
Okay. All right, we'll manage. Uh, okay. So, what are we going to discuss today and what are we going to speak on? This is
Rat race.
rat race is the topic for today, right? So
Yeah,
we know what is rat race. We understand that, right? Every one of us, we are stuck in rat race. Kamalji, what views do you have on that? Rat.
definitely,
Are we
definitely.
all stuck in it?
Yeah, definitely. That is why if you ask most of the people who are going to office, and if you ask why are you working, they say everybody is doing the same.
Mm,
So I have to survive myself, my family. So same answer. Few people will tell you why they are going to office, what is their goal, what they want to achieve in life.
mm,
They can explain, but few people cannot explain even. They are going, but they don't know why they are working this. Because, and if you ask them, are you happy,
mm,
then they say no, I am dragging myself.
exactly.
I'm dragging myself. And why are you dragging? Because I have to survive. I have to survive my family. I have to pay EMIs.
Mm,
I have taken loans,
mm,
so I cannot leave the job.
mm,
And that is how they are working. And everybody means actually we are selling our time, but we are not thinking how much time we are selling.
mm,
When we get the offer letter, it is written in that you have to work for this much hours,
mm.
this many hours, and you will get this salary. Okay, but salary is fixed, but
Right.
time is
As you
not
know,
fixed. Time is not fixed.
that
you
is
you
true.
have been told you will be given, you have to work for 8 hours,
Mm,
but they are taking 10 hours,
correct.
sometime 11 hours, sometime 12 hours, but salary is the same. And
Absolutely.
you can't speak. You can't
Mm,
speak. If you speak, they will fire you.
right. Right.
So
There are
if
so
you
many
have,
people waiting for that particular job. They'll throw you out in no time. Right. So you can't really question.
so so that this is called rat race, because that person is doing, my cousin is doing, my friend is doing, so I have to do. And this rat race is not here. It has been started since childhood.
Hmm,
When our parents say, my son will study in this school, because my son's my brother's son is also going to same school, that is
hmm,
DPS is the best school. How
hmm,
can I admit my son in any other school?
correct.
Because what will they say? Oh my
Hmm,
god, no. And by hook or by crook, means suppose he has failed in the entrance test, they will go and approach, they will offer money, but they want his son to be admitted in the same school.
right.
This is the rat race. Starts from here,
Hmm,
since childhood. Then comes 10th, 12th, and then graduation.
hmm,
Now my son will be graduated from SRCC,
hmm,
because all the cousins are doing from that college. So how can I do it? How can my son will not study there?
hmm,
Same again, rat race.
correct.
Because what people are doing, what others are doing, we are doing the same, without thinking anything, that why. They don't question why.
Hmm,
Whereas people or students who have studied in different colleges, got good jobs, good packages, but they don't think this. They compare with others because these they are doing, I will do. They are doing, I will do. So this is how rat race goes on,
Correct.
and we are in the trap of that rat race.
So
Trap.
it is societal pressure, you are saying?
It is societal pressure, it is a family pressure, relatives pressure, because of pressure only, and we have to show off. I tell you, that is the problem.
Hmm.
Because the problem is not that you have lot of money or you don't have money. Problem is, I have to take loan, I will take,
Correct.
but I have to show it off.
Hmm.
Otherwise there is no need, no need.
Hmm.
Because all the teachers in government school also, they have been selected because of their education qualification expertise.
Correct.
They teach very well, but people don't like to admit their children in the government school.
Hmm.
Oh my god, my child will not study there. How it is possible? No. Whereas government teachers are authenticated, really they have come through some examination, they
Hmm.
have all the qualification education degrees. Where is in private schools, it is not known.
Hmm.
Nobody knows because it is up to the owner of the school or college.
Correct.
They can
Correct.
select anybody.
Correct. Right.
Like you are here on Englishyaari or Clappingo or Cambly, who is asking your degree?
Hmm.
Nobody is asking. Nobody asks Ekta Sharma is qualified or not. Whereas you have told in your video that I have done this, I have done that, but where is the evidence? So this is how private institutions take everybody. But in government school, if you want to teach, you have to go through the process.
No, no,
So
sir. All the certifications are given. Let me mention this very clearly. If you
I
think
am giving
without
example.
certifications we are here,
I am
that's what.
giving example,
No,
because in government school I know that, because I worked for Indian Railways for 35 years. I know the
correct.
process of government. I
No, I
understand very
understand.
well.
What
Yeah,
you're trying to say, I understand that the
yeah,
government authorities, the process is very different, the procedure is very different,
yes.
and
And you
very
have to go
particular
through the
about you
process
have
only.
to go through it.
And even
Correct,
then, people don't believe in those schools.
correct, correct.
So that
Maybe because of the facilities that are provided, along with, maybe because of that, people don't really
no, no,
require
no,
the
no.
education. Maybe.
I tell you why. I tell you why. Because I am government employee.
Hmm,
I will tell you why. Because once we get government job, we become complacent.
hmm,
Oh my God, life is secured.
hmm.
Why to work?
Exactly.
I have to complete 8 hours.
Hmm,
Nobody is worried about the students
hmm.
because salary is there, guaranteed on 31st. Tick, mobile,
Exactly.
mobile says tick. Salary
Who's
has come.
going to send their kids to a school where the teachers are not very much proficient in the manner? They have knowledge, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure about this, but then again, as you said, they are quite relaxed because they don't have to answer anyone.
Because they have not to answer, and at the same time you cannot cut their salaries. They have
Exactly.
been selected through the process, government process. You cannot fire them. But in
Correct.
private school you can fire them, anybody you can. So this is how I want to say, this is the government, this is the rat race, and in the rat race we are trapped, and that is why we are slave throughout the life. And when retirement comes, when we think about retirement, then we think, oh my god, old age has come, I'm going to retire. What did I do
Hmm,
throughout my life? I spent, I earned money, I spent money.
hmm.
I earned money, I spent money. But how much did I save? How much did I invest? How much did I invest in such places which can give me passive income? Means my money must earn for me so that I can sit doing nothing and earning money. So these things
So,
we
basically, rat race is not a very good idea. but what is the way to get out of it?
Yes, now I am coming to that point. So how to get rid of the rat race or get out of the rat race? That is very simple.
Hmm.
Very simple, that you try to start thinking about doing something while working. Because if you don't work, you
Hmm.
have to pay EMIs also, everything. So earn money, but don't waste money, and try to invest in SIPs, mutual funds, so that increase your money day by day. And gradually, after some time, few years, you have to work for few years, because you don't have money. You have to earn money, save money, don't waste money to show off. Like, my neighbor has this car, I will have this car. My cousin has this car. Why? If you can, if scooter can do, why don't you use scooter? If metro is there near your house, why don't you go by metro?
Hmm.
If you cannot afford, you can go by bus also. Why? People are going by bus also, because they are not very poor. So
Hmm.
why don't you think in that way? Why do you compare? If you don't do this, and you save money, you invest money, after 5 to 6 years, you will have that money. Now you can switch, or you can change, or you can leave the job. You Whatever you have thought, you can start that. You can start a startup, because 5 years you have learned something in your company.
Hmm.
So you can think about that product which is being produced in your company. Whatever you have learned, you can apply somewhere else, and you can switch it. Or if you suppose you are getting good job, means salary hike, like here you are getting 60,000, there you are getting going to get 80,000. Switch it off, switch it,
Hmm. Hmm.
do it, earn money, secure your that period in which you will work hard to start your work startup. And then you can do this. Otherwise, you can never come out from the trap. It is trap, actually, I tell you, because they take work. They have said that 8 hours, but they take for 12 hours, 11 hours. And that, after working for that time, that person is exhausted or is tired, and he cannot do anything. He thinks only, I will take rest now. So
Hmm.
that is the problem. So you cannot come out from this problem. You have to work, because you cannot say no. You have to work. But at the same time, you start thinking about something else, and then get experience from here, learn anything here, and then whatever you have thought, you can switch it. But for few years, you learn, earn, learn more, earn less, no problem. Learning is important, because after few years you will have very too much knowledge. You will have knowledge of every field: finance, HR, production, everything, because you have worked. and and when you are working, don't see the watch in the evening, because you have to learn. You
No, but
have to learn.
again, it doesn't matter how much you earn or you are successful. The rat race never ends. If you are three steps up, there also there are so many people that you're competing with. Again, let's say you have earned for yourself enough, you have saved for yourself enough. Still in that category, you would find so many people to compete with. So basically, what I feel, to come out of the rat race, it is, and the point that you're picking up right now is mostly financial aspect. That is what you're picking up.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is there are so many aspects where this race exists. Like, for example, I feel it is all about the mindset. If you are changing your mindset, you are in the rat race or you're out of the rat race. It all depends upon how exactly are you thinking and what is your mindset,
So here
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, please
here
continue.
here
Huh.
you have to change your mindset, first of all, because
Exactly.
you have to take risk. This is the young age. You can take risk. If you have to come out from that rat race, you have to do something different from others. And if somebody is telling what you're going to do,
Hmm.
you are going to take risk, then you have not to listen to them. You have to just put some buds in your ears. Don't listen to others.
Exactly. That is
If you
again the
if,
mindset.
if if you listen to them, you will be convinced,
You
and
will
if
be
you are convinced, you will not take any action.
right. Right, correct. And once you're convinced, your mindset becomes like that, like the others, then you are trapped in
You are
that.
not, you are not going to come out of the rat
Come
race.
out of it, then it would be very difficult for you. But
Take
if
risk.
your mindset is different, I feel, if it is different, it doesn't matter how many people are competing with you. You are earning less, you are staying in a small house, you just have a small car, or you don't even have a car, doesn't really matter, because your mindset is different. So basically you're not a part of that race, you are out of it. So
See,
even if you're earning 30,000, you're fine with it, you're
like
okay with
I tell you one example. People spend a lot of money on marriages,
it. Correct.
whereas they can spend less money, and then also it can be done, everything will be done.
Right.
And people will say for 1 or 2 days, okay, he is very miser, he did not spend money, he what is the food, it is bad food, oh my god, quality is not good. Okay, for 1 or 2 days they will forget,
Hmm.
everybody forgets what happened in the past. So for 2 days listen to them,
Exactly.
avoid them, ignore them, but don't waste your money, precious money, hard earned money in those marriages.
Hmm.
Why? Only go and marry your daughter or son and come back. People will forget after some time. But here the problem is, no, what
Again,
will
societal
my what
pressure
my
will
relatives will say, what my brothers will say, what my father, because nobody has done like this. That is the problem. Here again you have to ignore them and come out from that
exactly.
you have to do whatever you want, you do it, because you have to make your future your career. You have not to listen to others. Actually problem is that we start listening to others, and that is why we are convinced sometime and we don't come out, we cannot come out, we can never come out. So that is the problem here. Yes.
Exactly. Ignoring is also very difficult. Like you're saying, ignore it. I understand that's the best thing one could do, but then it's so
Difficult,
difficult.
very
So
difficult, very difficult.
very difficult, because everybody is like, no, no, that is how it is. You have to do it. Like it's have to do it. It is like that. Again, societal pressure. So that pressure is there. What would other people think? So
Yes,
when
that is
that
the
is in your
problem.
mind,
And I tell you, whatever how much money you spend, people will
it's
tell,
never
even then,
criticize.
even
They
then
will
they
criticize
will say something.
something or the other. They will
So
say.
what is use of that? If you don't spend money, when you don't waste money, then also you have to hear. If you spend a lot of money, then also you have to hear. So that is the first step is better. Choose this.
Exactly.
Choose
At
it.
least save your money a bit. If you have to listen by saving some money.
Choose
That
it.
is right. Kamalji, I've even seen people, actually, like you said earlier, taking loans, and then they are, organizing the weddings and so on. Uh, just for the fact that the other one spent, let's say, a crore in a wedding, I also have to do it. How will I do it? I don't have money. I'll take loan and do it, but just to match that up, just to show it off.
Foolishness. Foolishness.
Foolishness. And
Foolishness.
the question here becomes why? If your kid is going to DPS, why would I compare this? That my will also go there. Why? The question
It
is
is
why.
happening. Happening. It is happening.
It is happening.
I tell you, don't go for my son-in-law and his real brother. Both have one kid. Both have one son. So both appeared in that entrance test. One passed, one failed. Now the problem happened, and that is
Mhm.
the topmost
Comparison.
school of Mumbai actually, like which is the Oberoi International. So now the problem is there. Now what can you do? There is two options. Either that son who has been selected should be taken out from the school, and again they will go to some other school,
That is very
or the son who has come, passed or selected should admit, and next will see other school. So it happened that he continued, and others went to other school.
correct.
But here the problem happened actually. They would have thought definitely, oh my god, why it happened, and they would have told his son also, oh yeah, you could not.
Exactly.
So why? I think, so this why this is not because of that good school they have left, because that son has been selected and my son not. That
Myself.
is the problem. That is the problem. This is the
Exactly.
rat race, not nothing else.
Comparison. The comparison becomes very
Comparison. Comparison. He has
Right.
BMW, I have Swift Desire. Oh my God. This is
Exactly.
old model. Who purchases a Swift Desire now? But you can't believe I have Swift Desire for 15 years, and it is going to complete its 15 years, and it is going to be outdated. But still, it is standing in my parking.
Hmm.
I never changed. I never listened to anybody. People say, "Why don't you change?" No, I don't change. It is for me to see. It is most comfortable vehicle for me. I
Yeah.
like it. It
Right.
runs like air. Why should I change it? I change, and I never listen to anybody. I tell you,
Exactly. When you like again, you also mentioned this, that when you ask people that are you happy, they say no, not really. Right? Why? Because again, they don't even understand the reason of their unhappiness is of course the comparisons that they're doing. Unconsciously, they are doing it. Not
unless
very consciously and going out and showing this, but then internally in the mind, this is going on continuously. That if I have to send my kids to certain school, I have to afford that. For that, I have to work. For that, I have to earn that much, and so on. So many EMIs are going on. What is the need of those many EMIs? If you can't afford it right now, do not take a certain thing on loan. Buy when you can. If you can't, if the life is going on perfectly, it is okay. Why to add on certain debts on you? People do.
problem is that the system is such.
System is such.
People has made system in such a way that
Hmm.
you will come into trap one day. Like if suppose this credit cards, debit cards,
My
why
goodness.
they were made actually? Because debit card was enough. But why credit card was introduced?
Right.
Because people were told you can spend 50,000 and nobody's
Hmm.
asking you. Nobody's asking you.
Exactly.
You go
Don't pay
and
me
spend.
now.
You can go
You
and
can
spend.
pay later. You can pay
And
later.
students came into that trap, and they started taking credit cards, and they spent a lot of money, and then they could not pay it back.
Hmm.
Now what happened? They started taking compound interest. After 1 year, this
Too
50,000
high.
became 1 lakhs. After
Exactly.
2 years, 2 lakhs, and then the later the people started coming to house, pay the
It's a
card,
trap, sir.
otherwise I will complain to police and the police will take you to jail. Then parents came to know what happened to my child, why police came. So they said, because your son took a credit card, he spent 50,000 2 years ago, and today he has to pay 2 lakhs.
My God.
Now parents pay and get rid of from that problem. So that is the problem nowadays, and this is the trick actually, to
Hmm.
just trap these students, these kids who are innocent, they don't know, and they have boyfriend girlfriends. That is also problem. How to impress my girlfriend? If
Yeah.
I don't
Need
invest,
money for it.
if I don't spend money, if I don't show her off that this hotel I will go, that she will say, you see, he is going with his girlfriend to this hotel, and you are going to this? No. So okay, we will go to that. I have credit card, and this is how we are going into the trap. That is the problem.
I feel that it happens with people who are not very mentally not very either strong or wise. I feel so, or not very matured as far as
How
the
how
mental.
how can you expect from children to be mature? They are
Exactly.
children. They don't.
Exactly.
They
That
can't
that is
think.
why they are the targets.
They are the
Right? That's
targets.
an
They
easy
are the
target,
targets. They are the
right?
targets.
To of course, and that is the age where you go out and you spend
You
you.
can see myself. I
Yeah.
never used credit card in my life.
Mm,
I was given forcefully by the bank,
mm.
and it expired after 1 month, 1 year. I didn't use, and then they called me. Why didn't you use it? And why don't you renew it? I don't want it. I never asked for. You have just given. You gave it forcefully. So I always use debit card because
Mm.
money is there in the bank. I'm sure, and there is no problem. Nobody is coming to my house to ask money. So that is why I tell
Exactly.
you, that is the correct way. Use debit card, because at
Right.
least you have money in your bank.
You
You
have
can
money,
spend.
you use it.
You can
You
spend.
don't have money, what is the
Let
point of spending?
let the
There's no
balance be zero. Let the balance be zero. No problem.
balance be zero. Or until and unless it is so important that you can't even pass a day without it. Until and unless that is the situation, I feel you should not go for all the loans
Then
or debts or whatever.
don't use credit card. Take money, borrow money from somebody.
No, not credit card, but loans and so on. Like
Don't
people take
no
it.
no. You
That is
just
what EMIs, and you can do it. But credit cards are simply a trap. I call
I
it.
I, I
The
tell you,
interest rate is so high. You end up paying more than what you took from
I
them if you don't pay on time. The
I
EMIs.
tell you, people are not going to their relatives to ask to solve this problem, because I tell you what for relatives are. If suppose we are in need, why can't they help? They
Right.
can help. Why are going to take loan? You have to pay a lot of interest. You just
Mm,
go to your uncle. Uncle, I have this, I want this money, I will pay it back.
mm,
And
mm.
your uncle, you because they feel shy. Oh my god, how can I beg? I will not go
Ask
to
for
uncle.
money.
And
Right.
that is the
How can I
problem.
borrow?
How can I borrow money? So that is the problem. So we are means so only to show off. How can I go to borrow money from my
Mm.
uncle? So that is why they take loan, and again they are in the trap of that bank.
And all the system, this they're taking advantage of it. The
They,
thinking and behaving.
that's
Again, the mindset. Okay. Kamalji, lovely. You speak very good. Right. In the last session, also, I mentioned this, and it's needless to say this that, the speaking, you're speaking well and all that, it. The language is great, sentence formation is great, the modulation is perfect when you're speaking, so there's no issue with it. Grammatically, you are right. Clarity is also there when you're speaking. Confidently, also you're speaking. So I believe there's a tick on all the boxes, right? So you're doing good, you're doing fine. I don't think there's anything specifically that I can mention where you can improve. Yes, a bit I felt is
words,
again, but
vocabulary,
that is something. Sorry.
vocabs. You want to say?
Vocab, see, not really vocab. English is fine. Even if you're using simple English, basic English, as far as you're able to convey your idea very clearly,
Yeah,
it is okay. It is fine. The language is perfect. There's no issue. But yes, vocabulary you can improve. There is a scope. That is again needless to mention, because the English that you're speaking is simple, is basic
yeah,
and simple. That is what you're speaking, but there's no issue with it. I'm not saying that it's wrong or there's an issue with it, and why you're speaking like this, speak in a better way. No, that is not the problem. It is fine. If you can bring in good vocabulary, it will be an add-on, a plus point.
yeah, yeah.
But still, right now also we are on a good stand, we are speaking well. There's no issue with it, right?
Okay.
If you're specifically